Writing is pretty useful, but did you know that many cultures throughout history have just chosen not to? I'm not saying they didn't know about writing. Like, they were aware that they could preserve information by writing it down that they didn't have to keep in their heads, but they just didn't want to. For instance, Julius Caesar wrote about Celtic peoples who didn't want to write because they thought it would make you dumber because you wouldn't have all that information in your head anymore. They focused more on oral tradition where they used like a poetic meter to memorize enormous amounts of information. This is kind of like Greek bards who memorized the entire Iliad or Odyssey. Some cultures still feel this way today, like griot oral historians from West Africa. When you think about it, oral tradition is kind of like having a whole text file in your head. It's not like you're constantly thinking about it, but it's stored there so you can kind of read it out of your own head instead of reading it off of a paper. This technique for kind of preserving text in your head is actually really effective. For instance, certain Aboriginal oral traditions from Australia talk about a flood that consumed parts of Australia in the past, and their stories actually align really well with recorded geological events from 10,000 years ago. I mean, honestly, who needs writing?